Homicide is the second leading cause of death among our young people today, between the ages of 10 and 24 years of age in the United States. And this is according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Why is this statistic so high? You might ask yourself. Well, it's mainly due to the fact that these young people today don't have a support system. We all have some type of support system, be it your friends or your family, your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your cousins. We all have one. And without a support system, it can be really hard for a young person to grow up without having someone to lean on and talk to. The impact of youth violence results in emotional, economic, physical, and social consequences far beyond what we currently see or know. There are many young people today that don't necessarily have a safe place that they can go to. Just kind of like they need that support system. Well, in that, the safe place kind of goes along with that. And without that safe place, sometimes what happens is we have young people that they turn to different methods to resolving issues, or what they think is a resolution or a solution to maybe the situations and problems that they're going through at home or at school. And so they start to turn to those methods to deal with difficult situations. Some of those methods include drugs, alcohol, violence, abuse, and it can even lead to death and destruction. Believe it or not, those methods that the young people are using today, they're on the rise. It's creating more chaos and more conflict and a lack of stability that they need in order to grow and to develop into strong, mature adults that we need for our community. Violence is also a major cause of non-fatal injuries each year. In 2009, a total of 650,843 young people between the ages of 10 and 24 were treated in our emergency rooms for non-fatal injuries sustained from assaults. And this is according to the CDC. So we are all impacted by these statistics. The youth of today is our tomorrow. And if we don't start making changes now and stepping in, then the problem is only going to get worse as time goes by. One of the methods that I talked to a little bit ago was about alcohol. Alcohol is one of the most widely used drug substances in the world, and it is used by more young people in the United States than tobacco or any illicit drug. So that's pretty strong once you take a look at that. It is used by the young people, and according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, 24% of high school students report using alcohol to an extent where it's heavy or binge drinking. So how do we fix it? How do we turn these statistics around to make a better place for all of us and our young people, a place where they can grow and survive and thrive and be somebody when they grow up? Well, you've got to be willing to mentor, you've got to be willing to guide, but you first have to recognize that there's a problem. You can't fix something until you know what you're trying to fix. So we've got to acknowledge that there's a problem. So once you realize that, you've got to be willing to mentor, help grow, tutor, guide people that may not be from the same background as you. And how you can do that is through Big Brothers and Big Sisters. Big Brothers and Big Sisters was actually founded by, it was actually originally started as Big Brothers. It was in 1904, a New York City court clerk saw a lot of young men coming through there that they just needed help. A lot of issues, a lot of drug use, a lot of violence. At the same time, there was a group going on called Ladies of Charity that was helping young women that were going through the same problems. So in 1977, they actually joined together and became Big Brothers, Big Sisters of America. With this program, researchers found that after 18 months of spending time in the program, children were 46% less likely to begin using illegal drugs, 27% less likely to begin using alcohol, 52% less likely to skip school, 37% less likely to skip a class, and 33% less likely to hit someone. So what happens if we do nothing? If we just sit here and we keep all of this knowledge and all these statistics to ourselves? We fail. We fail each other. We fail our community. We fail our young people. We all fail. So, in conclusion, today, I'm asking you to enroll in Big Brothers and Big Sisters and help make an impact on a young life. Every child deserves to have someone there for them, a shoulder to lean on, a mentor that will steer them in the right direction, and that someone is you.